The bike thing's not serious. They haven't got our hope.
Oh, no?
No, well, Manny's just a beginner and they've hardly trained.
I happen to know that they are pumping iron and flinging mud as we speak.
Ooh, we could talk, tactics?
Don't you ever relax?
I told you, I'm an adrenaline junkie from way back.
Everybody down at the start line? Hey, man, can you just wait a minute? My partner's not here yet.
You're cutting it a bit fine, matey.
When you go to that race, you can forget about our relationship.
What?
Oh, you heard me.
What century do you think this is?
It's your choice. Me or him.
You are getting this so far out of proportion.
So what are you going to do?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk to you later.
Yeah, this proves it.
No. All this proves is that I have made a promise to someone, and I'm not going back on it just because of your delusions.
Is it a delusion to expect a bit of honesty and commitment from the person you love?
I was trying to get the window open, and I guess I passed out from the smoke. When I came to, Darryl was there. He got me out. I took him to the fire door, but he was the one who smashed the lock open. He saved all of us.
But he wasn't there when we got out.
He ran off. It wasn't me. Any of it. I don't deserve to be called a hero.
Why didn't you tell me this before?
I tried to, but he was so proud of me. In the end, I couldn't let you down. What a loser, eh? It's all I wanted. I wanted to be your hero. All I've done is stuff everything up.
No, you haven't.
Well, you still want to marry me, Mr. Phony?
Stop it. You still went into that fire. In the end, you did save us all. You had a little help, that's all.
Little help.
I said stop it. Lionel, if it hadn't been for you, I'd be dead, and that is the truth. So shut up and be a hero, okay?
Understood.
Good. Now kiss me.
How can you do this?
Easy.
I knew you were selfish, but this takes the cake.
Look, don't blame me if my life doesn't happen to fit in with your plans.
What is more important than our family?
Well, where do I start? Look, I'm going to meet up with a few friends. I'm going down to Taranaki to spend Christmas with Mum.
You have to be here.
Look, thanks for the ticket, but I'm just passing through.
You can't. You have to stay.
Why?
Because if all three of us are here, then Mum will have to come home.
So that's what all this is about.
Well, why the hell else do you think I'm doing all this cooking and cleaning crap?
I didn't think that was quite you.
Of course it isn't, but if it gets Alex home...
Oh, dream on, Rachel. But Mum told me what Dad did to her. As usual, he trashed her.
She'll come, but only if you stay.
You're a bit late.
How long ago did they start?
10 minutes, sorry.
Was there a young Māori guy in the field, Manny Atutahi?
Wouldn't have a clue, love.
Damn.
Now there's another load of props at my place, so you can pick them up after you've taken those.
Can't Laurie get them?
Unfortunately, no. He's in Wanganui.
Look out!
Here.
Help me.
You can bring those lights out from back there.
Oh, yay.
I don't know what the point of all this is.
A point of a what?
The dress rehearsal. Not everyone's going to be there.
We'll work around that, and we'll make a damn fine job of it, too.
If you say so.
I do say so.
What's the story about Stuart being the horse?
He has kindly offered to team up with Waverley.
Betty has. I could do it.
Nick, you're the pumpkin. You can't possibly be the horse's backside.
But I can do it better than him. I mean, he hasn't even rehearsed.
Oh, I think he can manage.
But I can give the character more depth.
Oh, spare me. You remind me of Guy Warner.
You're making a big mistake.
I don't think so.
A bad horse and the production is trashed.
Nick, I'm busy.
Was that horse or was that horse?
I hope you're doing those rosters for me.
Dreams are free. Can we go to the rehearsal now?
Not yet. I have an idea I want you to think about.
It's not one of those dumb ones, is it?
That's up to you.
What is it?
So that I can live in the house, and you can live in the house, and Sam can live in the house.
Sounds good so far.
The shed out the back. What if we cleaned it out, painted it, and put power in and turned it into a sleep out for you?
It would mean new bedroom furniture,
Of course.
which I could choose, along with paint and curtains, and it would need carpet.
All of the above.
I like this idea.
So, under these conditions, you would consider living with me?
I have to make a decision, don't I? Oh, boy.
I need a wonder bra.
Horny, have you seen Manny this evening?
No. How'd the race go?
Yeah, well, that's just it. It didn't. I arrived late and it had already started, so I waited around till everyone had finished, but he didn't show.
You tried the flat?
Yeah, he's not there either. I've got no idea where he might be.
Marge is not going to be impressed if you turn up to rehearsal half cut.
Oh, yes, the panto. Just what I need to round off my day.
Excuse me. Jonathan,
I won't be a minute, guys. Dad?
I didn't know whether you were coming back for Christmas.
Yeah, well, I'm not really. I'm just passing through.
Ah. I take it you've spoken to Alex. How is she?
It depends.
On what?
What you going to do with the information?
As usual, you've made up your mind without hearing my side of the story.
I have to join my friends.
I still love your mother.
Sure.
Let us rehearse.
Evening, gents.
Dining alone, Mr. Skiggins?
Just picking up dessert.
So, you finally have your chat with Kirsty?
Yes, I did.
And?
It wasn't easy.
I'm sure. I hope she wasn't too hurt by it.
It came as a bit of a shock.
Oh, I bet it did.
But she was really great about it.
Oh?
In fact, I think it's been really good all round.
You don't say?
Well, it's a great weight off my mind, and it's like helped to strengthen things, you know? I mean, having overcome this, our relationship is that much more solid.
I'm pleased to hear it.
All I can say, mate, is thanks for the advice.
My pleasure.
Could you believe how bad Chris was, mumbling and forgetting his lines? It's just ill discipline. I won't forget my lines. Well, if I had any. I don't care how bad everyone else is, I'm going to be the best front half of a horse you've ever seen.
Sure you will. There's good old Stewie right behind you. What?
You're jealous, aren't you?
No? Why should I be jealous? Just because you're going to be in a small space together with his arms around your waist, why would I be jealous of that?
Nick, I'm not interested in Stuart anymore.
Sure.
It's true. You're the one I love, not him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
I could be in that costume with Johnny Depp and I'd still be thinking of you. Well, maybe not if it was Johnny Depp.
The tickets have already been booked.
Thanks for telling me.
I didn't have to, you know. Look, Mama's expecting Minnie for Christmas, end of story.
And Bubba and Didder are expecting her as well. Of course, I could tell them how you went behind my back.
Oh, that's rich, coming from the behind-the-back expert.
What's that supposed to mean?
Stop arguing. My turn to have an idea for the holidays. You want to hear?
Go for it.
Okay, this is the deal. I spend half the time with Nana Crozier and the other half with Bubba and Didder. I think that's fair.
Well, yeah, sounds pretty reasonable.
Might be a bit late to change everything.
I changed the tickets this morning.
You did?
And it's all arranged.
It is.
I'm leaving this afternoon. And I've been thinking about where I'm going to live.
And?
I'm going to alternate.
Alternate.
I'll spend half a week with each of you. And all the bribery, while appreciated, won't change a thing, okay? I'm hungry.
Blame Darryl. He's lined up some guy in Hamilton who's interested in buying the factory equipment.
So I have to get another horse at this late stage, do I?
Something at the back half.
Not funny.
Sorry. Oh, I have to go. Break a hoof.
Oh, really?
You still here?
Yeah, well, not for long.
Well, don't let us keep you.
I phoned Mum.
And?
Well, she's not coming back. Come on, what did you expect?
Dad loves her. Can't you see that?
Right. Like he loves her so much he got her committed.
He thought she was ill. He was trying to help.
Their marriage is dead, Rachel. Why don't you just get used to it? Mrs. Nielsen.
Mrs. Brash.
Oh, right. Congratulations.
Do you mind if I sit here?
Go for it.
Now, you've had some acting experience, haven't you? Hi, sexy. Hey, there's no mistletoe, but do you want to snog anyway? Shh. What are you doing?
I'm just trying to find my acting space.
Oh, it's out the doors, turn left, the theatre's just around the corner.
My acting space within.
Oh!
right.
You two aren't thespians, you wouldn't understand.
Did he say we weren't lesbians?
Well, I'm willing to prove him wrong if you are.
Don't be mean. I'm actually quite nervous about this.
Oh, my poor little Sam Neill. Is there anything I can do to relax you? You'll miss Cinderella.
After seeing the dress rehearsal?
True. Maybe I'll come with you.
Don't. The music was the best bit. I've left presents for you and Nick under the tree.
Oh, that's lovely. I'll post yours down.
Nick's really difficult to shop for. You kind of realise how little taste he has.
Oh, we better get a move on. Get you packed on that plane.
Okay. Have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, same to you.
And don't forget to eat too much.
I waited up as long as I could, but he didn't show. And there was no sign of him this morning.
Well, is there anyone that he might be with?
I checked around, nothing.
Damn.
It's not your fault. I'm going to have another look around once I get the show out of the way.
Okay, but give me a yell and I'll come too. And how are we this morning?
We have been better.
Well, there's a surprise.
I'm sorry. I overreacted just a tad.
Just a tad.
Look, can we back the guilt bus up a bit? Pretend like yesterday never happened.
You mean forget that because of you, I missed that race. Manny took off and hasn't been seen since, and Hone is worried as hell?
Well, while we're at it, shall we just forget that you seem to be much more interested in your little friend Manny than you are in me?
Just haven't learned a thing, have you?
Obviously not.
Now, Ward 3.
In the minibus, and Ward 4's already there.
See you in a week, Mrs. Tompkins. You coming?
Yeah, in a minute.
Alas, there's always some poor soul that's got to mind the shop.
Well, one day you shall go to the ball. Oh, Nick.
What's wrong?
About this horse business.
Oh, don't worry about it. Stewie can be the horse's butt any day.
No, that's just it. He can't. You'll have to do the job.
Choice. So who's going to be the pumpkin?
Waverley.
She's going to be the pumpkin, the mouse, and the horse?
No, just the pumpkin and the mouse.
So who's going to be the front end of the horse?
You are, and Jonathan McKenna's going to do the backside.
Jonathan McKenna? With me?
Yes.
But he's just perfect. But Waverley was really, really good at the horse. I mean, the best. I could never compare. She is that horse.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Why aren't you at the theatre?
Yeah, sorry, a bit of a hold-up.
I thought Chris was going with you.
That's what held me up. He's not coming.
What?
You can't have Cinderella without Prince Charming.
Prince Stubborn, more like it.
We'll see about this. I'll be back, and I'll have your Prince Charming, dead or alive.
Go away.
People are waiting.
I don't care. I'm not setting foot on stage with Rebecca.
Is that what this is all about?
Yes, that's what this is all about. Goodbye.
Do you think a great actor like Jean-Claude Van Damme would let a little woman trouble interfere with a great performance? I don't think so.
It's an amateur pantomime.
What about all the stuff you fed me when I didn't want to do my exam? About a moment's pain versus a lifetime of regret. You can't chicken out.
I'm not chickening out.
Yes, you are, you big wuss. Are you going to sit there and sulk while an audience full of little kids and sick people sits there waiting? Are you going to let them down?
Going on dress rehearsal, you'll have to prompt from the piano. I don't even know what I'm doing. Well, you won't look out of place, believe me.
I'm telling you, Ernest Saves Christmas is one of the greatest movies ever.
You're demented, Nick.
Get into your costumes now. Okay, all seated. Jeff rolling under control. Let's get the show on the road.
Once upon a time, in a tiny kingdom far, far away, there lived a beautiful girl, and her name was Cinderella.
Run off your feet.
The action never stops. Are you going to the pantomime?
No, I've got to go over see Darryl at Kennedy's and bring him up to speed on the dismantling of the Empire.
How goes it?
It's going. Just popped in to see how Lionel's medal ceremony went.
It didn't.
Why not?
Well, it would seem that Lionel isn't actually the hero.
I'm sorry?
There was someone else involved who saved Lionel and then got the fire door open.
Who?
Darryl.
Get out of here.
It's true, I got it straight from Lionel himself.
And he only just told you this?
Yeah. Once the wrong story took hold, it was hard for him to back out. Suppose you can't blame him.
Really?
Well, you know, it hurt that he couldn't tell me the truth sooner.
Now that he has?
I still love him. I know that nothing should change, but it has.
He's not perfect.
Yeah, well, he never was. I already knew that.
We'll give it time. You know, unrealistic expectations all tied up with nerves over the wedding. It's bound to make you jittery.
I suppose so.
Hey, trust me on this one.
Yeah, thanks.
Don't cry, Cinderella.
Please don't cry.
I know you can't go to the ball, but...
But we can have our own ball. Right here.
What a brilliant idea.
We can have music. And laughter and happiness and...
Food!
Yeah! Pumpkin soup. I know you mean me well. And I thank you, one and all. But oh, I wish, how I wish I was at the prince's ball.
Yo, Cinders! I'm your fairy god sister. What's all this retro sitting around crying shtick? This is the 90s, girls. Get with the program. Oh, the script, the script. Thinking, a little special effects. You shall go to the ball. Young horse, park it there.
At last, my brother's found a role to suit his personality.
Okay. No speeding. No going fast around corners. If they want to go for a park up afterwards, no peeking.
Oh, why do I bother?
Your babeness, your carriage awaits.
Good evening, Mr. Alini. How are you feeling?
A bit sore. You're not at the panto.
Didn't you know? They hired me from Martyrs R Us. Gives me a chance to talk to you about the flat, though.
Yeah, hey, I've been thinking. You're right, you know, you should be with Minnie.
And I've already been a lot cleverer than that. I've got a carpenter starting after Christmas, converting the shed into a sleep-out for her. That way, you get to keep your room, if you want it.
Yeah, I'd like that very much.
Good.
That woman dancing with the prince.
Who is he?
Where is he from?
I don't know.
Time we got CNN.
He has danced with her all night.
Oh, she's a bit on the scrawny side. And I haven't seen her eat anything at all tonight, which can't be very healthy.
Maybe she is a princess from another land. She certainly looks like one.
Uh-oh, the mushy bit. If Chris is going to lose it, now's the time.
I do announce a beauty brighter than the morning star. Of all the ladies at my ball, the loveliest by far.
Oh, well, really?
I do proclaim it far and wide, so all shall understand that I have judged this princess fairest maiden in the land.
Sweet prince, I think thee far too kind.
My kingdom, horse, and castle would I gladly pledge to thee, and I would be the happiest man in history if I had you to walk and sing and laugh by my side. If you would take this heart, this hand, this love, if you would be my bride.
Jenny!
The equipment will be out by mid-January.
Well done. So, what's next?
Dunno.
Well, I've been working on something. If you're interested.
What's that?
It's back in the pharmaceutical biz. I thought you might be tempted to invest.
Invest what?
The money I gave you. What?
I don't have it anymore.
Where'd it go?
It's gone, okay?
Wine, women, and song?
Gave it away.
You what?
I used it to pay for Kirsty's wedding reception. Look, it's called helping people out, all right? I know that's an alien concept.
You've still got the hots for her, haven't you?
I do not have the hots, as you so charmingly put it.
This is a bit awkward, isn't it?
What?
Well, you and your feelings about her.
I don't feel any way.
Oh, poor old Lionel. In the dark. Whew, he'd be crushed if he found out.
You say nothing.
Nothing about what? I thought there was nothing to say anything about.
Brilliant performance. I really believed you were a horse's backside.
I'd never fit into that slipper, even if I went on a sensible weight loss program for a number of months.
But fear not, my daughters, for help is at hand.
Don't you mean at foot?
Court physician at your service. Please rely on me. Corns, verrucas, bunions.
Court physician, we need your help.
Or a miracle.
There appears to have been a problem with our feet.
They're just too big.
And we need someone to make them smaller.
Immediately. If not sooner.
Foot reductions. Did you say foot reductions?
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think a change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see.